I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I look crazy right now with all this makeup on, but I thought it was super fun. I just started playing with my makeup, and before I knew it, I was doing a Mardi Gras tutorial. So if you think that this just looks cool and you'd like to watch it, or you're going to be celebrating Mardi Gras, then just keep watching, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I already have my eyebrows done, and I did them off camera because, first of all, I'm out of my NYX Micro Brow Pencil and I didn't even do them how I normally like to. They're kind of frustrating me, but I'm just hoping that I'll like them a lot better once the whole look is finished. So yeah, that is why my eyebrows are already done, and I'm going to start with the eyes today, and I already have some concealer and powder on them for them to be primed. So to start off this look, I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie. And I'm just going to start buffing that into the crease as my transition shade with this fluffy blending brush. Being pretty messy with it because this is like a super light transition shade. Next, I'm going to dip into Makeup Geek Tan Lines, and I'm going to just use a little bit of a smaller fluffy blending brush. I'll have all the brushes that I do use listed down below, so if you guys want to know which ones I'm using, I'll have it right down there. And I'm just going to kind of buff this a little bit lower than the Peach Smoothie. Once again, being pretty messy with this, but really light-handed. Tan Lines is a really good color because it just kind of gives you that definition and shadow without being too colorful. It's like the perfect cool toned shadow for the crease. Next, I'm going to go into Early Bird by Makeup Geek, and it's this color right here. I'm really going to buff this out in the crease. Really light-handed, but really blown out. Next, I'm going to jump into the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to be using this really pretty like greenish color. It's so unique, and I think it'll look so cool, so I'm going to play around with it. I think I'm going to start by just packing it on this lid with this shader packing brush. Now that I've got that green all over the lid, I'm going to go in with Tan Lines by Makeup Geek again and just blend between the green and that Early Bird shade. Going in with Makeup Geek Cherry Cola. I'm going to pack this down pretty precisely out here and bring it up into the crease. Going back in with some of that Early Bird shade and just blending. And then I'm just going to repeat those steps on this eye as well. And then going back in and just reapplying that green shade so it doesn't get lost. I really have no goal with this look. Like, I just wanted to sit down and kind of play with makeup. And I figured, why not record? Because it's like nighttime here and I'm not really going to get much out of this makeup look. But if I record it, at least I can show it to you guys, right? I know what this look can be for Mardi Gras. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you guys out and we're going to work on the face a little bit and then we'll come back to the eyes. Okay, so we're going to prime. I'm going to use my normal NYX Hydra Touch Hydration Primer. I'm obsessed with this. I don't think I will ever move on. Next, going in with the NYX Pore Filler because I've got big pores. You can just go in with whatever primers you choose at this point. It doesn't have to be what I'm using. Just use whatever primer that you really like or you're used to. The main focus is going to be the eyes. And everyone has different skin, so different primers work for different people. But if you do have dry and porous skin, these two primers together are so good. For my foundation, I'm going to go with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Foundation Stick, and I'm in the color beige. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques buffing brush to buff this into the skin. After buffing that onto the skin, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Medium. I really need to get this in a shade lighter because it's already kind of dark when I first put it on, and I realized that it kind of oxidizes. So it gets even darker. So I really need to get this in a lighter shade, but it's always sold out, like everywhere. I'm gonna buff that in using my contour brush from Real Techniques. Now I'm going to set the under eye with this BH Cosmetics contour and blush palette. Hand sizes in here are humongous, but I'm going to be using this color right here to set under my eyes. After I have the center of the face set with that, I'm going to go into my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and set the rest of the face. Then I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and bronze up the skin. Next, I'm going to add some blush from my Forever 21 Love and Beauty blush palette. And I'm just going to be going in with this shade right here. It's a really neutral orangey shade because I've got so much going on with the eyes that I don't want much going on for my blush. Okay, now let's move on to the lower lash line. I'm going to be taking some Makeup Geek Chickadee and I'm going to drag this on my lower lash line. And I'm really dragging this out and kind of blending it in with the Cherry Cola color. Next, I'm going to take some Cherry Cola on this flat definer brush. I'm going to run this right on my lash line. And then blending that out a little bit more with some Chickadee. So I'm going to add some Makeup Geek Curtain Call just right here down the middle of the eye. And I'm just going to be using my finger to apply it. Going back into Cherry Cola, and I'm just going to blend that in. And then touching up with that green shade. Okay, so now for the inner corner, I really just want like a true gold. I'm going to go in with some Laura Geller Gilded Honey on my inner corner. And I'm also going to pop that onto my brow bone. I just quickly applied some mascara off camera. You can add some winged liner or lashes if you want, but I kind of think it just looks better with just mascara, at least for me, because I feel like I can see the colors and the whole eye look a lot better, and it's not hidden by the mascara, by the lashes or the liner. I'm using my e.l.f. lip exfoliator real quick because my lips have been so dry. For lip liner, I'm going to go in with my Sephora lip liner in the shade Deep Aubergine. And then I just went on top of that lip liner with ColourPop's LAX. And this look is almost complete just as soon as we add some highlighter. And I'm going to go in with that same inner corner and brow highlight, the Laura Geller Gilded Honey, and apply that where I normally apply my highlight. Okay guys, that completes this look. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's like super out there, but I don't know, I was getting like Mardi Gras vibes whenever I started playing with my makeup. And my boyfriend is in St. Louis right now, living there temporarily for work, and he was talking to me about how Mardi Gras is really big there in St. Louis. Obviously in Louisiana it is, but apparently it's really big in St. Louis too. So as I was playing with this, I noticed the colors started to kind of look like Mardi Gras, and I was like, let me have a little bit of fun with this and make it a Mardi Gras tutorial. So whether you celebrate Mardi Gras or not, where I live, it's not really a celebration. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to just create a tutorial with it, because I don't think I've ever really seen Mardi Gras tutorials made that much. So if you do celebrate it, I hope this is helpful to you. But if you don't, I hope you enjoyed watching anyways, because I really just love sitting down and playing with makeup. And sometimes you get a look out of it, and sometimes it's a hot mess, but either way, it's always fun. I just want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe though, and give me a thumbs up before you leave. Bye.
Trying hard to be someone else.